is one of the biggest markets, in fact, in the world, for sure.
Definitely. I mean, we broke records with this event, so definitely.
And speaking of Canadians, Mr. Mark Dominic will be fighting Jose Aldo tomorrow night for the featherweight championship of the world. Mr. Aldo, you look very serious. I know you're drained out for the weigh-ins right now. You're getting ready. Thank you, Mike. This is translator. Tell us about tomorrow night. You have a huge fight against Mark Dominic. Give us your thoughts on that fight, what it's going to be like to fight here in front of 55,000 people.
Isso é ótimo, né? Eu gosto disso, eu gosto dessa pressão. Mas mais gente melhor, então é ótimo. Pretendo que o produto do evento que esteja muito mais que 50 pessoas.
He feels great, and he's hoping that he's going to see a packed house tomorrow night. He hopes that all the events in the future are just as packed as tomorrow.
Well, I don't know, it's a tall order, right? This is the biggest ever. All right, Frankie Edgar, obviously, tremendous fight against Great Man. Gotta go down in history. One of the greatest fights ever, one of the greatest comebacks ever. You have a rematch coming up. I want to know, from your perspective, did you go back and you watch that fight again?
I got a fly.
That's the real Jersey Shore, not that bullshit on TV. It's Tom Silva, bitch. Recognize.
Yeah, you know, I had to watch the fight, obviously, you know, study film for upcoming months, so, yeah.
The first round, watching it yourself, were you amazed when you got to that first round? One of the most incredible displays of determination and willpower I've ever seen in any fight. You got knocked out. How many times did you get knocked out?
Pretty good. I'll make it count.
You came back and you won the second round. Phenomenal. Just a phenomenal display. And a lot of people's eyes, you won all the rounds after that as well. An incredible performance and an incredible fight. Going back over it, seeing it again, give us your thoughts on the whole event.
Yeah, you know, when I was in there, obviously, you take those big shots in the first round. I really didn't realize what I went through. I didn't realize how I came back. You know, my team kept saying, dude, just wait till you see the fight, wait till you see the fight. So I went home, watched the fight, and, you know, I was proud of my performance, proud of my perseverance. And, you know, it just goes to show that no matter what's thrown at me, I feel like I can get through it. So I think it's just how my confidence on the road.
It was an amazing performance. Do you remember the second round? Do you remember being in the fight, going into the second round, knowing when you've been through the first, or was it a blank?
I was playing on instinct. I'm lucky to have a good corner because they really got me through the fight.
Amazing, amazing performance. And I can't wait for the rematch, which is the 29th, May 28th. May 28th in Vegas. It's going to be in the same fight. I can't wait to see it. Mr. St Pierre.
First of all, I want to thank my fans to come here. And all the other fighter fans that come from all around the world for this historical event here in Toronto, in my country. It's a great honor to be in my and it will not be the first time, but it's not the last time, I promise. Thank you very much.
How amazing is it for you coming up through the TKO organization and hitting the fight in UFC back in the early days? See this enormous fan. We've never seen this many fans for a weigh-in ever. I mean, even for an event. This is the biggest event in North American history. This has got to be mind-blowing.
It's unbelievable. This is I'm gonna live a moment that I will remember for the rest of my life, and I guarantee you that I'm gonna make you guys remember it for the rest of your life as well.
Now, Jake Shields, as a challenger, presents some very interesting problems, mainly his jiu-jitsu and his wrestling. How is this fight, how is training for this fight being different than any of your previous fights?
I brought different training partner in. Jake Shields is the guy that I wanted to fight for years. He's the most dangerous guy that I've fought in my entire career. I consider him, Jake Shields is a champion. Yeah, he's like 5-time champion in different organizations, in different weight class, something that I've never done before. And I consider him like the best. I want to be the one that stopped the great Jake Shields. So tomorrow is for the UFC title. This belt doesn't longer belong to me. It's going to be there. The winner of this fight, Jackson or myself, will take the belt back home. Thank you.
We're running it back to George Rogan. Jose Aldo has to do some medical stuff, so he's going to go backstage. Please thank Mr. Aldo. We will be seeing him at the weigh-ins later.
Yeah, Georgie! Yeah, George!
I was going to ask George a question about the man sitting to his right.
Let's go, George!
This will let us back and forth. You have a fight coming up in Rio against Yushino Kami. And of course, the winner of Jake Shields and George St Pierre, the speculation is that the winner of your fight will fight in a super fight against the winner of tomorrow's fight. How do you feel about possibly facing George St Pierre in the future?
He speaks English.
It's a great opportunity for me to fight George St Pierre. In my opinion, I have two guys, the best in the world. The first guy, the name is... No! BJ Penn, it's my opinion. The second is George.
So you believe that BJ Penn and George St Pierre are the two best fighters in the world? You don't have yourself?
It's my opinion, sorry, it's my opinion.
Where do you think you fit?
But in reverse order!
I know the best. I'm still here, but these guys is the best in the world. I'm still here for my work. That's it.
Anderson, you're 36 years old, and at this point, you start to wonder when the end of your career will be, when you decide to call it a night. Do you think that we may be seeing the last couple of fights in your career?
No!
Maybe. I don't know. My next opportunity is Yushino Kami. It's the great opportunity for me in Brazil. It's the great opportunity for Okami. This time, all the people in Japan is having problem. It's the great opportunity for Japan.
Now, you are coming off a spectacular performance against Vitor Belfort, and amazing performance, but one of the things that shocked me is what Vitor said about the fight is that he thought that it was a lucky kick. How did you feel about that? First of all, I disagree with you. The whole idea of any lucky punch or kick, if you mean to punch someone and you punch them, how's that lucky, right? Now, you meant to kick him in the face, you obviously did. How do you feel about him saying that he thinks it was lucky?
I trained hard for a long time. I trained hard for a long time. I trained for all the fights, for all my fighters. I respect all the fights in the world. I respect these guys in here. I would stay here for a long time. Vitor don't respect me. Vitor don't respect nothing. That's it.
Speaking of a guy who doesn't respect anything, let's go back to the Chael Sonnen fight, because that's a very interesting fight. There was so much trash talk during that fight. Coming into the 5th round, most of the judges had you losing every single round. You pulled it off with a triangle. How happy were you to get the submission of Chael Sonnen and shut him up?
Lucky.
He knows what he said.
He knows exactly what Joe Rogan asked him. Like, come on. Oh, yeah. He's the biggest bullshitter.
Yeah.
The fight with Chael, I broke my hips, but I talked to my master, Rodrigo Nogueira, and hey, master, I finished the fight. I put in the guy in the ground, I finished. This is for this fight, to finish the Chael Sonnen, this is for my family, the Team Nogueira. I'm the black belt, I'm all the time, I respect my coach, I respect my family.
Now, you are, in many people's opinion, the top pound-for-pound fighter in the world. You have fought twice at 205 pounds, and there has been talk of a potential possible super fight with another man, the man to your right, Mr. John Jones. What are your thoughts about possibly fighting at 205 with him?
I don't know, I'm so happy in my category, but one day, I don't know. This is not my decision. This is their decision. This is not mine.
GSP! Speaking of Mr. Jones, one of the most meteoric rises in the history of the sport. What is it like right now to be John Jones? I mean, you've been fighting MMA for 3 years. You're the champion. I mean, this has got to be a wild ride.
It's a really exciting time in my life. You know, just took my first MMA class 2 years ago, and now it's